here in my garage. The more you earn, the more you drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
And I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing.
Wow. I don't call it money anymore, I call it fuel units. You must have enough fuel units. You must have enough Lamborghinis. You must
construct additional pylons.
Hi, I'm your host, Wood-Gallagher. Welcome to the last lecture today. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. The other way. Hey, I'm walking here. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, come on, everybody. Let's learn. Let's go! Hello, I'm your host, Wood-Gallagher, and we made another mascot. and yet, we have a more serious matter to discuss. We're talking about America, a country you think about so little you didn't even know it was here. It was actually there. And that's not even right, because it was actually here, you know? and yet, okay. Our story tonight is on whether or not the political parties should be able to criticize president's foreign policy, you know? And many of you will say yes, they should be able to, and I would agree with you. We need to be able to exercise our freedom of speech, because otherwise we're not better than commies. And America was founded on a series of ideals that our leader is a man of the people and not a god. And you know, some of it until like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? and yet, as we saw with the creation of the Alien and Sedition Acts, American ideals are some of the only things held in common by opposing political parties. However, look at the other side of the argument, and they have some good points. If a free speech presents a clear and present danger, then it's not protected under the Constitution, and this makes sense. The purpose of the First Amendment is to help the country, and if you're spreading lies that hurt the country, why should the country protect your voice? And now on to Pampuy for our second story.
I'm not cutting till you give me what I like, baby.
Well, Bon, thank you for the chance of letting me talk about my favorite topic. The United States mission to spread democracy. Like Alexander Hamilton said, we have to think continentally. What does this mean, you ask? Well, buddy, I'll tell you. America was the first to become a fully functioning democracy in the AED, which meant it had to think a lot bigger than just another country. We had a responsibility. We were a new voice, a forward-thinking power, by and for its citizens, that needed to kickstart the Western world. Pampuy does a 360 in his chair.
You want help? Want a hand?
No, I don't want a hand. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. I don't need your help, man.
Now, good old Georgia did say in his farewell address that we should keep our talks with other countries to the minimum. But that was a message for a young and disrespected country. Now that after that whole 1812 war is over with, we have a little more triumph behind our name. Even if the war had no real lasting impact on our respect from other countries. This, however, didn't really matter because morale and nationalism were at an all-time high. We fancied ourselves as protectors, fully independent, and ready to take on any who challenged us. This American sense of protection can be directly found in the Monroe Doctrine. The countries of the Western world were now under the jurisdiction of the states in dealing with Europe. This should have happened because the United States democracy was the leading view in the Western world, and it would help create a more humane world founded on how American citizens were treated. My final point is the American country was founded on a promise to the citizens that their voice mattered. And again, in the voice of Alexander Hamilton, a promise should never be broken.
The space race was a lie. We were never on the moon.